Hi guys, today I am addressing the sensitive subject of self-harm, depression, anxiety, and things like that. Well, this is a sensitive subject because many people can relate to this, and it's kind of sad when you think about it because people, they dislike themselves for various reasons, or they're sad about something and they just kind of can't find happiness. So if you are depressed, it honestly does get better. You have your ups and your downs, but you can get through it. You could work it out. My advice is talk to somebody, like a good friend, and if you can't find a good friend, like a trusted relative, maybe your parents. And if you can't find somebody to talk to, you could go to a guidance counselor at school because they obviously won't tell anybody your problems because that's a guidance counselor at school. It's their job to talk to you. And 3, if you can't find anybody to talk to and you're uncomfortable talking to people, you could always write a journal and get your feelings out. It just feels good to get your inside feelings out, telling someone how you're feeling, telling them all your problems. It feels good to get it out in any form of way, basically. And if you self-harm, please find a way to stop. And if you don't and you're thinking about it, do not start. Kind of like addicting. People who don't do it don't understand, but once you do it, you kind of can't stop. It's hard to stop, kind of like smoking. You start and you can't stop. And people don't self-harm. They don't understand that. They just don't understand. They're like, oh, just stop. You can't just stop. You have to have help. You have to have support. And you can stop. It's not impossible. Nothing is impossible. Just don't do it, and don't ever think about suicide, because imagine you have a friend who is suffering depression, anxiety, and self-harming and stuff like that, and she you think she's getting better, and one day she's just gone. She just dies. She commits suicide. Imagine how you would feel if that was your best friend. You could end up getting depression, you could end up like her, you could end up killing yourself because that was your best friend and it just really saddened you. Imagine you had a daughter or son who just killed themselves because they were so unhappy and you had no clue about it. They just were one day gone, just left a note, and they were dead. And I could hear my voice getting shaky because this is a really rough topic, kind of hard to talk about. But really, don't self-harm. You could get through your depression, talk to somebody. I am here for you guys. You could leave numbers, kicks, whatever, Instagrams, in the comments, and I will talk to you, and I will help you, and I could understand. And I could basically just help you through it and get you more happy, cheer you up when you're sad, because when you're feeling depressed, you need that. Don't ever feel like you don't fit in because there's always someone else who feels exactly like you. Don't ever have an idea of perfection. Just because you like a guy and he doesn't like you back because he has his own little idea of perfection. What if you're someone's idea of perfection and every time you talk bad about yourself to them, it makes them up? You are their definition of what perfect is. Well, many people have different definitions of perfect. To be honest, there is no perfect. There's no definition of perfect. The way you are is the way you are. You can't help that. And if you're going to make fun of somebody, if they self-harm, if they have depression, or because of the way they look, that is really low. They cannot help that. And you are making it a lot worse for them and a lot harder for them to get better if you're going to talk to them badly. And don't ever doubt if somebody has depression. Oh, she has a perfect life. She gets everything she wants. You don't know what they are feeling. You don't know what they're going through at home. You really do not know what they're feeling because they could feel a completely different way than what they talk about. You could put a smile on your face every day and no one would notice for years if you didn't tell anybody. Just nobody would notice. So you should always tell somebody so they could help you, and maybe they can relate to you. You just never know until you tell somebody. So please don't self-harm, and if you are depressed, it will get better. I know you are told that a lot, but it will get better. You will get older. You could take medicine. You could talk to friends, you could get more happy, you could make new friends. There's always something new. Like, imagine God had a whole future set out for you, like a great future, and you just killed yourself before you could get to that. And imagine you could have been something big, you could have done something, you could have changed the world, but you would never know because you just killed yourself. So yeah, that is my video. Sorry it's short, and this is the first video since I've got my hair cut, and sorry it's so short, and I'm really shaky from this topic right now because it's kind of hard to talk about. If you need to talk, numbers, kicks, Instagrams, comments, and I will help you out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.